That is a song that Shefi 187 has put on number 5, music by Imoto Caesar. It's called Sugar. Welcome to High Five. And of course, my guest on this episode is Shefi 187. How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, so much fun.
Hey, laka.
You know, when you're interviewing a couple swag artist or a couple build artist, you let them introduce themselves.
Camera, roll!
So the demo is time to introduce.
There you go.
Yeah, so Coppola Swag, we in the building. My name is Chef 187, aka the numero uno, lyrical sensei, the people's rapper. Laka.
I like it. Give me 5. You know what? I have people who think that you and me are not in good terms because since you've been Shefi 187 and since I've been DJ Showstar, we've never done this.
Yeah, and it's somehow it's okay to let them think like that because they say friends never need an explanation for something, and then your enemies never believe you.
Yeah.
So even if you will come out to say, hey, me and him are cool, buddy, your enemies won't still believe you.
They won't still believe it.
Your friends don't even need that.
They won't need an explanation.
Because they know.
Because the people around us know that we're really cool.
Yeah.
And people who don't like us or for whatever reason, they probably won't still believe. But hey, I have to give it to you, Shefi. I have seen you being introduced as a like
for a very long time.
Yes, for a long time, man. And you have crossed this line. There's a line I call. I'll talk about it later. You've managed to cross this line and you're on this side. And dude, you're filling up stadiums. You're doing collabos that your friends, the people that have done this longer than you have, can only, think about, can only dream about. And you've been number one, if not like the topmost in the country for not just 1 year, but for a lot of years. I have to give that to you and I have to say congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's been an awesome journey. And I've had to be very patient throughout the way. I remember times when, for example, we could be at a show and then some ladies come over, or could be some ladies or anyone. They come over wanting to take pictures with Mark. And I would be that guy they would tell,
Copa picture.
Seren Copa, So yeah, like I had to be patient like that to just study the environment and learn a lot from the people around me. And yeah, but yeah, it's been an awesome journey.
Yes, man. And I've also you're this consistent guy, and you are a rap artist, but I mean every song is just different from the last one. Like, how do you do it?
Well, as I think rap itself is something that is amazing because it allows you to sort of tap into these other genres of music, and also as a Zambian artist, we've got like a limited number of people that are fans of our music. So you have to sort of like cater to a lot of different audiences, and not just the hip hop purists.
Oh yeah, yes.
Not just the hip hop fan base, but you have to cater to a lot of different types of audiences because the people that really follow hip hop like that are not really. It's not really a huge demographic, I would say. A lot of people still listen to the authentic Zambian sound.
Yeah.
A lot of people still listen to rumba music. A lot of people still listen to music that has like a heavy Nigerian influence or
Yes.
South African influence. So I sort of have to tap into all those genres.
Oh yeah, yes.
Just so they can see that, oh, okay,
This
the
is our own,
Panama.
yes, oh yeah.
And then do what I can do what I love doing, which is just hip hop music.
Beautiful. Also, you can still do this and still deliver hip hop. I like it. You recently were in Nigeria. You went and met guys that you've just been watching on TV for years, man.
Yeah.
How was the experience at that time?
Well, the Nigerian experience was an awesome experience. It's something I would describe as a learning experience because I really learned a lot whilst I was there. It wasn't easy by any means. It wasn't easy. I got there on, what day was that? I think it was okay. Let me not.
Oh yeah. But
Okay, I got there on some day. Then immediately I had to go to the studio after like a 9 hours flight to Nigeria. I had to go to the studio, and I remember the time I got to the studio, my luggage was still in the car. So
the car that picked you up from the airport.
Yeah, the car that picked me up from the airport.
Yes.
They didn't even allow me to sort of like relax,
change or whatever,
refresh or anything like that. At off my airport, straight to my studio to meet Scales. So now I meet Scales. I'm meeting him for the first time. We've not spoken on phone or anything like that. So it was somehow awkward because I don't know this guy, but to my surprise, the guy was very welcoming.
Nice.
We actually had a long chat before starting to work on anything.
Beautiful.
We had a chat for like an hour.
Nice.
He played me a couple of videos, or unreleased music.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, played me a couple of songs as well. So by the time we were getting to work itself, I was very open to share whatever idea I had, and he made me feel at home, away from home.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that really helped me a lot because we then went on to make Coordinate.
Yeah, Coordinate, huge song.
Following day we worked on One More with Mr. P.
Before we go to One More, were all the ideas born in the studio, or he had something?
For Coordinate, we started it from scratch.
From scratch?
From scratch. We had a couple of beats. He had to choose between 3 beats. One was produced by Jazzy Boy. One was produced by Mohsin Malik. One was produced by
Tony Breezy.
Yeah, one was produced by Tony Breezy. We actually had 4. The other one was produced by Easy the Producer.
Easy the Producer.
Yeah, so he ended up liking the one that was produced by Mohsin Malik.
Oh yeah.
All the beats were great because he had a hard time choosing.
Oh, he had a hard time.
Beat.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yes. So eventually we went with the one produced by Mohsin Malik. And from scratch, this guy doesn't really waste time.
Oh yeah?
He just went on the mic and did his thing.
Oh yeah?
And
did you make him sing Bemba in the? There's some Bemba songs that I think he did. Is it Samu Pep? Is it Samu Pep?
No. It's actually on the One More song where where you hear Mr. P say Sana.
Sana, yes.
On an ad-lib, yeah.
Beautiful. So the following day you went and you recorded, you finished the whole the Coordinate song with Scales on that same day.
Yeah, I remember being too tired and I was like, yo bro, can I come and record this tomorrow morning? Then he was like, no bro, we have to do it. We have to do it tonight and get it over and done with. So yeah, I had to do it.
Nice one.
So we took about an hour 30 minutes to get the whole song done.
Nice. You're too creative. And an hour 30 minutes and you have that huge song.
Yeah, following day we were by Mr. P's place, same thing. I had to acclimatize, so he took me around his house. Yeah, took me around his studio. His house is in a different location from his studio. Yeah. So when we went to the studio, I was already in the vibe of just working. It never felt like I was getting to meet him for the first time. It felt like I had known him for years.
Beautiful, man.
And that has a lot to do with just the type of person he is.
Nice.
So with one more, I already had that idea of how I wanted the song to sound and the concept I wanted to put on the song. So all Mr. P had to do was just put a chorus on it, and I was fortunate enough to have him do some ad-libs in Bemba as well, in our local language.
That's nice, man. That's really nice. So you worked in that space, and also you live in this space, and you've traveled the whole the world. What can you say is like? Did you learn something there that you would maybe like to encourage guys down here? Maybe it could be like maybe the working culture or just something, anything.
Yeah, like the very first day I got there when I met Skills, I spoke about him playing me about 15 unreleased songs. I asked him to say, is this an album? Are you working on an album? Then he was like, no, this is just material that I have on standby just in case I need to put out the song. So it really taught me a lot about their work ethic down there, and how passionate they are about their music. I've never seen that sort of passion down here in Zambia, where you're working as though my last day.
Today's the last day to record.
Yeah, just working with that passion. And I remember when it was time to, because we recorded and shot videos for the 2 songs in a space of 3 days. So I remember when it was time to shoot videos, I remember going on set, like just the way just going on set without anything. No clothes, no what. There was on set there's a bubble man, on set there's a stylist, on set there's so you have your video director,
yes,
the video producer, and people that are just filming the whole thing.
So the behind the scenes.
Yeah, so the specialization that was on set was something that I really learned a lot from. You had models,
yes,
like a company that handles models. All that was in place when we got to the video set. So it really taught me a lot, because I think that's the direction we need to be headed if we are to, more especially on the video front.
Yeah.
I think that's the direction that's the direction we're supposed to take, because it sort of gives you that free mind when you're on set. It's not you to worry.
Yeah, it's not you to worry about. I mentioned
logistics
just
like that. Yeah, it's not you to worry about things like that. It's
the models are late or what.
All you have to do is just worry about you delivering.
Beautiful, I like this. Let's move on. You also shared big stage, the Coca-Cola stage. I want to know, is there any take-home message also from that stage? Coke Studio.
Yeah, just what the Coke Studio taught me was how you could do so much in a very short period of time. Because when I was at the Coke Studio, we had 1 week to record about 4 songs, and then rehearse and then perform at the final day. So we had a lot of things to get done in like a very short period of time again. And
I like how they mix people, different cultures, but they often come and they have to record something that.
Yeah, like you meet this guy for the first time, and somehow you have to be like buddies through the whole 5 days.
Time.
Yes. So when you get there, first of all, they give you some games where you get to know the other person better.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So just so you can open up to each other.
Beautiful.
And allow yourself to be creative. But one thing I learned about me as an artist is that even when I think it's not possible, somehow it is possible. Because when I got there, I thought, wow, 4 songs in 5 days. This is not possible. But in the end, we managed to pull it off, which was something I wasn't expecting. And just the professionalism of the crew that was there, and how much they value time, how much they value creativity, was something that I really learned a lot from. And you know, creativity is somehow, I would want to believe creativity is shy, because it's hard to ask me to be creative when there's a camera pointed to my face the whole time.
Yes.
So now imagine there's like 3-4 cameras.
And then you have to be creative
then
the whole time.
There's a producer, then there's a director upstairs. and I still have to be creative and write lyrics, and at the same time be interactive with my colleague.
Knowing very well that cameras are on me 24/7.
Yeah, so when I got there, I thought, how come the people that have been to the Coke studio before
just delivered nicely.
never gave me like any heads up to say, oh, mana, kulea, and so on and so on and so on. So it's like I had to be like a camera person. At the same time, I had to be an artist.
But
like you're an actor and artist
at the same time. So you have to,
it was a bit challenging.
But you know, you still delivered. You're Shefi 107. You're Uno. I mean, let's go for a break. We're back on the other side. This is High Five.